Good evening, my fellow travelers on Spaceship Earth. It is I, and I am Guy. I'm coming to you live from Applewood Station, where it's a lovely 20 degrees, I think. Still 20 degrees. I don't know. It's been 20 degrees all day, and I don't think it's been 20 degrees. I think that, see, now it's saying 21. So it's a lovely 21 degrees. Hello, Brent. How are you this wonderful evening? I mean, I know we were just talking over there on Geek Tank, but still. So today, I am working on a concept. There you go. That's not what I want. That's what I want. I don't know why I'm having problems. Working on your stream setup. Your stream team. Time for your stream team. Just saying. Why does it not seem like the volume's very high? Like now it should be a little higher. What do you think? That better? Better? There we go. That should be what it should be. Why is it so low? Strange. I wonder if I could like stick the time in this upper corner up here. Like everything is so well organized. I wonder if there's like a way to make a timer. OBS timer. Let's see if there's an OBS timer. Okay. Ah, that's a lot of chatter. That's not what I wanted. Oh well. That's all right. We're working on this. So when it comes time for me to do the Iacon opening ceremonies, I'm going to be wearing a dress uniform. For the dress uniform, I want to wear I have actually purchased the tunic from Star Trek Strange New Worlds, and I'm going to be wearing the kilt that's in Starfleet plaid. So, in doing so, I'm going to be setting up the ribbons to be worn on my uniform. And I want them to make sense. So I have the STL file for the ribbons here. This is not the actual case. This is the ribbons. So this is the ribbons themselves. So we're going to make some ribbons that make sense. But first, I need to see what the altitude of things are. So we're going to add a cube here. I'm going to put it here just to tell us that this is the max altitude that we can use. I want to do that. First, we're going to go into object mode because we need to add a plane cube. And the plane cube can be in edit mode. And then we can do this and go like that. And do this and go like that. And then do this and go like this. And actually, I'm going to do, I know you're like, why are you doing that? Because there's the centroid of it right here. So there we go. There's the object mode and then drop it down so that it goes like that. And that just tells me where the top is of this. We'll do the same thing from the top. Go into edit mode and extend it so that it's beyond the ribbon itself. And go down here and extend it beyond the ribbon below it there. And this just tells us that we can't go above this. This is our height management here. And this is because tonight is project night, so set up by our original plans yesterday. But I'm not done listening to the book yet, so I can't quite make it project night. So now, every ribbon that I'm going to do here, we should probably start by thinking these things through. Like, what are these ribbons going to be? So we're going to do this. We're going to turn off this cube, do this, and we're going to say object mode. We're going to do that, and then we're going to screen cap it. We're going to go in here. Let's say, oh, this hasn't been accepted at all. That's nice. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to say new. Okay. I take that and delete it, and that and delete it, and let's just do these things here. I take this and then do that. And then say this, we're going to call this ribbons.blender and save it in here because that's what we didn't do last time. So then we're going to say import STL, and we're going to look at the star layout. Right. No. And we will get this figured out at some point here. But for right now, this is what we're going to look at. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't like that these are like this, but it is screen accurate, so I accept my fate. We'll take and go Control Shift E. No, Shift S. Take you guys. Take you over here and go like that, and then go like this, and that should make it so. Why are they looking distorted? Does everything look distorted to you? How is this supposed to work if they're all distorted? Am I from directly above? I am. Why does this look distorted? It really does. It looks like it's been sort of slightly crushed this way. Right? Like that's probably more accurate. That's probably why it doesn't look right. That's not good. Yeah, see, now it looks like it's crushed this way. That's also not good. I don't like that at all. Well, we'll go in here and take a look at what we need to do. You might imagine part and parcel of the job. So at least it looks like the top one would fit. What I don't think would happen is this guy. Yeah, that's. I was wondering about it. I was like, it doesn't look like it would fit, which just means that at some point I'm going to have to make all of these guys fit in here somehow. I don't know. Probably what I'll do is I'll just take the design and put the metals above it and then adjust the design until it fits. And because it seems like these upper ones might be okay. Yeah, and cameras aren't that expensive. I mean, I've got 3 of them and I'm poor. So, dead cameras are not good though. They're like dead puppies. They're just no fun. You're like, what? Yeah. But I could use you on the show. I was actually just thinking I would just like to have you on the show. I don't need you on the show. I just like you. Weird. Looks like really the only ones that are all weirdly distorted are the bottom ones. Everybody else looks like they fit just fine. You're right. Weirdo. Just so weird. So the only ones that look like they're bent out of shape are the two bottom ones. These guys look like they're just out of, they need to be moved over a little. Because other than that, the rest of these guys look like they're doing just fine. Which, I don't know. Yeah. Looks like everybody will fit but the bottom two, which don't fit, which is fine. I can just fix those. Putting a couple of these on top of it and then just adjusting it until they all fit. All right. Now that we've done that, we'll do this. Then we will do this. All right. If you to think of these as like life metals to some degree, probably have a, looking at these as sort of the same things as we looked at from the point of view of Bellatrix Rising. If we were to look at the ribbons of Bellatrix Rising, sort of a point on this. What we probably find is things like, I've never been wounded, so no need to put a wounded one on there. Hang on, I'll be right back, guys.
So I just made dinner. I'm about to take a munchie crunch.
What'd you make?
I made tenders.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just wanted to say I love you. I don't know why I'm saying it now, if you're wondering.
I was just wondering. So apparently, sometimes when I kill the audio on here, when I turn it back on, it sits there and goes. So I'm trying not to kill the audio very often. If you're wondering what that was all about, so I just blanked the screen out, which has no audio.
All right.
So, okay, you made tenders.
Yeah.
Did you make any veggies?
No.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye bye. And I'm back. We don't have music. We should have music. We should do music. All right. So, parenting definitely is one of these. I say as my child comes in here and makes a statement in the middle of my existing. So, I think this one's parenting. And this one's going to be school or teacher. Because I feel like if you were to look at all of my accomplishments, probably one of the top ones is not parenting the cat. Yes, you. I'm talking totally about you, weirdo. You're such a weirdo. You're such a weirdo. Right? And then one of these has to be publishing. Right? I missed that too. And this is anthropology. Because I'm right in the beginning of anthropology on that. Then right here would be director NDK. And this is director. Yeah. Maybe I don't have 5. Maybe I only have. Maybe I don't have, because that was. Yeah, that's parenting. That's this guy right here. Good catch, though. Because I would count that as definitely something award winning. Let's see. Let's see. What other kind of like things we want to think about that would be kind of cool to put on here? Yeah, I'm thinking that that's probably, I may not have 10 awards. You end up with the Firewatch award on there somewhere along the line. Everybody always ends up with a Firewatch. Yeah, I guess you're right. Loss of a parent. When you look at, well, let's talk about these, right? Let's put this up here, though. Let's talk about this. Let's go into Bellatrix. Always does this rearrange them back to list. Although in the case of like all the stuff that's on here, life events, yeah, marriage, Dallas, marriage, Dallas. Yeah, looking at all the things here, what other jobs have I done that be worth? Oh, Kudo. Duh. I actually am a second degree black belt in Kudo. That's definitely something. It's not stupid. Duh. And Kendo. It's actually Kenjutsu, but that's all right. And still, I could have a katana and a bow in here. Oh, and Geek Tank. Yeah. And Quack. Yeah, I think you're right. And there's nothing that actually talks about me being an artist of any sort, so Quack could be my art. Yeah. Art streamer. That fills that up. That makes a star. I'm okay with that. Although this could be interviewer. And this could just be art. Right? I'm glad I made you a nice little comfy spot over there, George. I folded a towel earlier today and just set it on the chair, and George is like, "Thanks for giving me a bed." And I'm like, "Really, really? You have your own padding. I don't know why you need me to make padding for you." All right. Now that we've done that, let's talk about what these actually look like. I'm thinking this one is probably obviously going to be pretty straightforward. Just be an apple. Because the apple is sort of the universal symbol for a school teacher. So that one makes that pretty easy. I'm trying to figure out whether I should just put a sort of a device that, thus indicating middle school and Japanese middle school, and maybe even that to indicate a driving school. Sort of the internal devices of middle school in Japan and a driving school. Who knows? Kind of like that. That works. Parenting, you can almost just do the pacifier, sort of a commonly delineated parenting thing. And NDK can just be NDK's logo. And give it like a star to indicate that I was a director. A stork. An ABC book. I don't know, maybe I like the ABC. Well, it's going to be harder because over here is going to have to be a book of some sort for publishing. And of course, Iacon's logo is actually a beautiful logo created by our industrious leader, our leerless feeder. We'll put a star on that too. He was a leader at one point in time, the leadership star. Maybe I'll fix that a little later on. Maybe. Okay. I kind of like these. These are kind of cool idea. It's Not something that the military could do at the time because they didn't have the ability, but we do now. There's no reason not to. Put a book there for a published author. And the reason that we do ribbons is because you can do ribbons relatively easy, but obviously, if you could, I mean, back in the World War I, World War II, we couldn't just print ribbons. Now you could print icons on a ribbon. So you had to rely on, ribbons that had stripe, and then print the stripes, and then put devices on them, metal devices on them. And that was something we could do. But if you had sort of this situation where you could just make the devices say things, where you could just print them and raise them to say the things that you want them to say, I think that'd be kind of fun. Not disparaging the military, just saying that World War I, you couldn't just print out little triangles that were raised or even cast little medals that made sense. Yeah. So there wasn't a lot of iconography that we could do. How did you end up down there? Really? Really? You know what that means, right, guys? It means this. All right. Damn it, it did it again. Wait. Did it just do it? Okay, what's the story, guys? I literally, quite literally, just undid all of this crap. I was on the wrong layer, set for the correct layer, and then it promptly put it on the wrong layer again. What's going on? I even looked. Still looking at you over there, looking to make sure. maybe not. I like that a little bit better. Ready? There we go. I like that. That works. Now the next step is figuring out how to make all of these things render out in 3D. Other than that, I like the way this looks. I feel like that represents me pretty well. Here we go. We did it. all these good. I'll call that relatively decent. For right now, we will switch back to Maine so that I can prep for bed, which I should do, and you should do too. I hope I'll see you all tomorrow. You have a wonderful evening. Good to see Brent here. Always good to see Brent. Good to see all of you as well. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. And as always, keep your eyes on the stars. Goodbye.